So, hey everyone, thanks for joining me. And I'm really excited for the Boards app that just launched. And Shawnee, if you've been using it, do you want to share a little bit of how it's been helping you or how you've been using it so far?
Sure. Yeah. So I really love the stories that's on there, and the scripts and the stories have really been helping me, and just navigating through, just learning more and more things, and that it's good for people that are just beginning out, and don't know anything about anything of the products or anything, because it's so well put together and everything's just right there, and it's a lot more, for me, I feel like, user friendly than the internet base. And but the I could see how it would be a little bit tricky to download at first for people that aren't really savvy with like internet and stuff, like, and being able to like walk them through that. For like the older generations, I feel like it could be a little bit trickier, because I work with a lot of older generations. So like, um with in everyday life. But yes, I feel like once you get it down and it's in the phone, like it's gold. It's like finding getting it there. So I'm grateful they came out with it.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it and I'm glad that you're putting it to use. Um, had a couple other people trying to join, so I was just waiting because I think once I share my screen, I'm not sure if it still gives me those capabilities. But I really like it because it's super simple to use and you can use it on your computer or on your phone. I've only so far used it on my phone, although I am going to pull it up on my computer today and share what it looks like and what's available in there because I know that there's like so much available in there to us. And I want us to all be able to dive in and use it as a really powerful tool for ourselves, but especially for the new people that we're bringing in because it's going to make our life so much easier and their life so much easier because now we have this incredible tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen because I'm not sure um, where our other friends are, but they'll hop on with me. So this is our Purium official board. And have you been able to download it yet, Katrina? Onto your phone?
Yep, on the
Okay,
phone.
awesome. So you can
Mhm.
download onto your phone, and then on your phone, I believe there's a way that you can send yourself a desktop version. So what I did is I emailed myself a desktop link, and then that's what I just clicked on. So in my emails, I have a desktop link. And so here's the Purium official board. And so you have a boards index. So the first one is an index that you can click on that tells you everything that's in this board because there's so much available to us here. And so there's a boards index so you can kind of know what all is in the board. So in folder 1, how to plug in, action plan worksheets, smart order, widen your reach, launch your business, and the board tutorials. And so this is to help get you started right away, but also your newest person. So what I suggest doing is that we walk through all of them and that you can do the same as well. But so you know everything that's in here. And then folder 2 is the next step. So like the fast start training, the UBT with all the bonuses that are included in that, rank declaration day, start to earn, how to earn, or how to sign up a customer, how to sign up brand partner, and then how to upgrade a customer to a brand partner. So that's all, step 2, folder 2. So if you think about it, it is in chronological order of how you might, start to launch your business as well. Folder 3 is about the ultimate lifestyle
Hey,
transformation. Did you have a
hey,
question?
Eva, excuse me.
Yep.
Where do you find that? Where do you find the folders?
So the folders are when you first click on the boards. Did you open up the Purium official
Yep,
board? Hi, Cami, welcome.
yep.
Hey.
We're just going over the details of the boards. If you have any questions about it, that's what we're
Oh,
doing
okay.
today. Yeah. And if you've started to use it too, I'd love to hear, how it's worked for you so far, how like where you've been going the most, if it's to scripts or the getting started?
I mean, I've mostly just been kind of browsing it and to see what's available, and then was just talking because I just got a brand partner on and was just talking to her as well, or Miriam today about like starting her up. So I've been in the get started as far as like all those links as to what to get to brand partners and stuff like that. Otherwise, I've honestly used boards primarily for my own boards have been really impactful. Just because that's kind of how my brain works with certain things that I see that are like really good links or good information. I've just been kind of compiling some of my own stuff too. So
Awesome. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Creating your own boards is really powerful. Thanks for sharing.
yeah,
So,
thank you.
so I was just sharing with some of the other ladies here. So this is the getting started one that Cami was talking about. So it has number 1, plug in, number 2, your action plan worksheet, right? So all of these, when you click on your, Katrina, if you're following along on your phone, you can click on your Purium official board on the app.
Uh-huh.
And then when you open it up, you can go to the getting started and you can click, this is what it should look like on your phone. And then you can go to getting started.
Okay.
And then and getting started, it has action 1, plug in, right? So if any of you haven't yet texted the word Purium to 55678, then that's what step 1 is. It's getting plugged in. So that way you're getting the text messages from the company that remind you when all the calls are. So that's step 1. And then we have step 2, which we do at the beginning of every month, right? The rank declaration and creating our business plan. So this is right here, easily accessible for you or your newest person when they launch. And I love that on the brand new, on the launch on page 1, which is the one to launch, it has the first thing that we're doing is planning a new person's launch event, which really helps somebody get launched out the door. And I know that Cami's already hosted a launch event with Miriam and, you know, had some good success. Do you want to share about that, Cami?
Yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. Miriam essentially did the initial like kind of just offering of saying how like giving me an opportunity to discuss like what inspired me about coming into Purium and becoming a brand partner, and like what my own healing path has been just by using the products. And then once I kind of just, expressed that, then she opened up to express the products and the business aspect of it, and just give, and then hosted a video to just give everybody like an overall view of like what opportunities there are for the products for health, and then also what opportunities they have for the business, and then offered a couple of different like incentives during the launch party. So offered gave away a couple of different products and offered like additional kind of rebate on the ULT for anybody that purchased that as well. So it was a very supportive and really lovely way to get things on board. And I had 2 immediate people sign up for ULTs with the smart order right away with the launch party alone, and then had some interest after that. So it was definitely really meaningful and a good experience.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, it's just such a great way to launch a brand new person and have them invite their friends and family and closest people that they want to share this with, and also sharing their initial experience and just getting our foot out the door and getting a few people enrolled as customers and getting a couple other people having the experience with ULTs, because then it starts to build the momentum. And now Cami has customers that can, have either customer referrals or make customer posts, different things like that you can then work through in your business. And so what I love about this is that there's all these different scripts to help you with getting that customer retention, for helping you to upgrade your customer to a brand partner, and all those next steps as we get there. Just a second, Summer's joining us. So right here under getting started, then you have number 3. Set up.
Naiva,
Yep.
Naiva,
Yeah, hi.
can you back up a little bit?
Sure.
Where it says text the word Purium to this number, how
Yeah.
do you get to that number?
So on your phone, you open up your text message and you text and like where you put a phone number, you put 55678.
55678.
Yep. And then where you would write a text message, you write the word Purium.
Okay.
Hi, Summer, welcome. And this is all of these things are action steps that aren't necessarily like related to the board, right? So some of the things like going to do the smart order, you're going into Purium and setting up your smart order. It doesn't necessarily have links for you to do it there, but it has the guides for you to do it. So this is for you to guide yourself or your newest person through the process. And then that way you can do the widen your reach. This is one of my favorite ones because it really helps people go live within their first 10 days. They get a bunch of credit within the first 3 months. Everybody gets a lot of credit from that, and everybody as an upline gets that credit as well, those additional bonus volume. And so there's really a lot of information around widen your reach here. And then launch your business. So this is really fun. Your launch event made simple. So if you haven't ever done a launch event Zoom, we have a guide right here to really just help it be fun, help it be super simple. Here's some questions that you might ask during the launch event with your upline, and just, to make it interesting. And so that there's some Q&A of popular questions that people often ask, right? So depending on your audience, you might ask some of these questions to your upline just to help other people feel comfortable with asking questions. And also a lot of people will have these questions and they might just not feel comfortable asking it. So those are the launch event FAQs, because those are often asked questions. And then here's some Canva templates that you can use for your launch events. So the cool thing is that if you have a Canva app on your phone, this right here is how to use the Canva templates, but they created some templates. And so if you have Canva and you click on the templates one, so I'm going to go back out to our official boards, and there's a boards tutorial. I'm not going to go into that one right now, but that's all in getting started. So if you're brand new, you haven't done the boards yet, then this getting started is where you can get set up with that. And then we have the next steps, right? So then once you've launched and have your fast start, so everything that you need to know about fast start, we have a fast start training video, all of our worksheets to help you with knowing what the bonuses are, how long you have to get there, the fast start for director. So there's 2 different ways, right? So there's the fast start with the ultimate and performance plus, as well as just the ultimate lifestyle transformation. And this is showing how it can duplicate and get you to executive. So all of these are kind of maps to just help you map out your business for the month, to figure out what exactly you need, right? If you're running for executive, then pull this up, print it out, and really look at it and think about, like, who are these different people that are going to come in and support my business that I want to be working with, right? Make it as part of your altar and just really meditate about it. And then if you're going for director, then we have 2 options for you to get to director as well. And then there's a training fast start blueprint that you can watch. So all of this is here just to make it as simple as possible for you. With the UBT, obviously there's all those bonuses and incentives associated. So there's a couple videos and trainings about that. Rank declaration is here again. This was also in the fast start in the first one. So we always want to have this easily accessible. Start to earn, we want you to start earning right away. So we have some trainings around helping you start to earn right away. This is just to get to consultant, right? I believe the first helping you earn in your first 2 weeks. So there's a couple graphs about that. And so you can go on your own app. And if you haven't yet, this is the boards app right here is the, so you can pull it up on your phone and then there's a desktop version. So anyways, there's a lot in here, but what I really want to get into, and I think that what the more exciting part is, because there's all this stuff that is also in the back office, but now it can be at your fingertips in your phone. So the exciting part is these scripts and the social media, because they've made it so easy for you to go. We'll start with the social media because there's so much here. There's new and fresh content. So I know that there's so first of all, on your social media, we want to help you create a good profile. So these are just some tips, you know, for your profile picture on your social media, what to say, you know, as the text on your social media. So these are just samples to really help you get set up on your social media initially. And then there's fresh new content. So they're always going to be putting new stuff in here as a company. So in here right now, we just have the coffee shop proteins, but we have a few different captions that you can put with these images. And it's already pre-done for you, so you really don't have to think about it. You could just, this beautiful image of these coffees, right? And these flowers, it looks really pretty. And then you can grab one of these captions that you like and post with it. And so it just makes it super easy. And they have more images. And they made a little video about the coffee shop pack as well. So these are all, there's 4 image options. There's a few post options. So that's new, fresh content, and that's always changing. That's just going to be evolving. Sorry, where did okay, I got out of social media. So we also have posts. So these are posts about fitness theme clips, recipes, product reviews, eco-friendly, Purium products. So let's go to eco-friendly because it's Earth Day tomorrow. And so we probably want to share some eco-friendly fun tips with our colleagues online. So here you have a bunch of captions again. We have some images about going plant-based or be part of the solution. Just so you all know, all Purium products except for the Super Amino 23 are now in biodegradable packaging. So that's really exciting and a huge milestone that we've reached with Purium. And so that's something to celebrate and share about. And so down here you can see some of our initiatives with the Terra pouches and going plastic free. So whatever inspires you. And if you haven't yet watched the carbon, reducing your carbon footprint, this is a really great video. Amy showed a part of it to us last night on the Products and Passion Zoom. And I've seen it several times before. I really love this video. It really talks about where we source our food, the nutrients that are in our food, and then comparing it to Purium. And I think it's really important to make the comparison because then we can have that story to share with others as well. So just wanted to show you all these awesome social media posts. We also have captions for stories. So how to create a story. So first we have a training of how to create a story either on Facebook or Instagram if you've never done stories before, which is great because we're always learning, right? We're always at different parts of our evolution of learning and we don't know where our newest brand partner is. And so this really does help walk them through every step of the way. So then after the how to create your story, you have 80 days worth of stories right here. So we have business related, lifestyle, environment, product. Again, I'm going to click on the environment one because it just makes sense to stick with our theme. So right here we have, do you practice an eco-friendly lifestyle every day? I try to, right? Give some people some fun things to kind of like questions, creating curiosity, right? Creating a conversation with people. So then reduce your plastic pollution, reduce your carbon footprint. And each one of these has, I believe it has several videos or maybe they're just all right here in a row. Oh, I see. It's 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and 4 out of 4. So you can see based on the clips, what order they go in. And then you can post that in your stories and it's already pre-made for you. And then there's your own folder. So then you can make your own. They've created a folder for you to just start your own stuff. So let's see, we have more. Let's go to lifestyle. We can go to fitness transformation. So is there any questions? Is everybody following along?
Mhm. I'm on my app here going with you. If you wonder why I'm looking at my phone, because I'm working through it, so that I can
Yeah.
learn.
Oh, that's perfect. So in the fitness transformation, we have all of these before and afters, which is great because if you haven't had results yet, or you haven't had any customers yet that have had significant results, then you can share other people's stories and there'll be more added here. This is just a start. But this is a great way to create curiosity as well and to show that other people are having results. And then there's also just transformation. All of these ones, these are also in a different color palette. So if you're going more for like the earth tones, then these before and afters are a little bit different than the other ones. And so there's just so much to choose from in all of this. And then I'm going to go back to our boards. So that was under social media, and there's a ton in there just to help us have additional ideas of what to post, right? If you don't know what to say on social media or what images to post, you can go in there and find something that inspires you and you think will inspire your community, and you can share it from there. And then under scripts is where it really gets exciting because people have always asked for scripts. And when I got started 7 years ago, we didn't have scripts, we didn't have brochures, we didn't have catalogs, we didn't have guides, we didn't have apps. We had a team call every week. We couldn't even see each other face to face. So we actually had team calls. And when we went to convention for the first time, it was like the first time we've seen each other's faces other than like on our Facebook profiles. Because back then we weren't really using like FaceTime and things as much for like face-to-face interaction. And Zoom wasn't yet a thing. So we've come a really long way. And this app is like super exciting because we have so many tools and it's all super accessible to everybody. So scripts have always been something that people have asked for. And I've had, copy and paste sample scripts for certain things that I wanted to reach out often about, or like in my phone. I'm curious if any of you have done this where in your phone you have those shortcuts. Have you created any like text shortcuts? Or like I have a text shortcut for Fierce Friday. And so every time I put like, I think it's FF. Every time I put FF, it just auto fills out this entire message. And sometimes I was like, oh my gosh, I was actually just trying to shorten Fierce Friday in the message, like say Fierce Friday, but abbreviated. And then like this whole message with the link and everything, I'm like, oh my gosh, my auto text. So the cool thing is that this actually, you can create messages, but they're all organized, and it's not just a shortcut link where you're texting something and then it's auto-filling when you don't want it to half of the time, which is really frustrating. So I think I'm going to go delete most of my auto texts and just transfer them into my own boards. If I even still want to use them because there's so much here. So here's tips for scripts. Watch for prompts that have these little arrows to insert, because that's where you want to change, like put in the person's name or customize the information to that person. And so you don't want to send out the script unedited. So just be careful for that. And this is a little disclaimer at the very first little box, but there's initial reach outs. So initial reach out, hey, right here, there's that little thing. So you put their name. I thought of you today because, and then insert an authentic reason or compliment. This may or may not be for you, but I insert what you're excited about to share, right? So this is just sample scripts. There's a couple of them here. There's also one to invite them to Zoom or to watch a video. So there's a few. This is initial reach out samples, and you just use it as needed, right? And edit it as you need. And the cool thing about boards is that if you use this and you figure out like you want to make it more personalized to you, Then you can create your own boards. You can see over here, I've started creating a Team Essential Wellness one to share with you all. And so you can actually create your own scripts, and so you can edit it and make it more personalized to you. And so I actually created my own board for myself. So that way I can have like different ways, different messages in there. And then I am also creating one for the team. As we learn this one, and if you want an additional board with more scripts, then we'll have that. And then I also have just created a lot of different other just other tools that we have access to through that board. So we'll get there, but it's really fun because you can personalize it to yourself. So this one's a really simple one. Hey there, I know you're healthy organic non-GMO foods. You won't believe what I've just found. You were the first person I thought of. Can we connect? Right? So this is super straightforward. And then you can edit it. You can add or remove whatever you need in this. Going back out to the main scripts page, that was just initial reach out. We have curiosity engagement, product invite and follow up, business invite and follow up. So each one of these has at least one script in them, and there'll be more being added, right? We wanted to keep it super simple to get you started and using this. And then as we build it out, you can have even more. So for random people on Facebook and Instagram, right? Because sometimes we're scrolling and there's a random person we're going to message. So it's good to have it like what we're going to put on there. Follow up, invite for healthy friend, invite for a referral, follow up, timing is everything. Follow up after watching a video, follow up with the closing statements, right? So all of these are really helpful to just help you move them through the tools. So again, this is for the healthy friend. This is, a referral center. So if they're hairstylist, esthetician, salon owner, this could be a great way to ask them for referrals. Timing is everything. Hey, I reached out a few times and I haven't heard back. Our friendship is a priority. And I think this one is going to be a really good one for all of us, because I know that sometimes we get ghosted by our friends, and it's not because they don't want Purium. A lot of times other things come up. Maybe they got a flat tire and they had to go buy new tires or whatever, right? Things happen. And so sometimes we have other limitations that are making it harder for us to get started with Purium. And so it's just meeting people where they're at and really making their friendship a priority. So I really liked how they made this one. Reached out a few times. I haven't heard back. Our friendship is a priority. I won't mention the 30-day transformation again unless you bring it up first. I understand timing is everything. If things change, you know how to find me, right? So super simple, straightforward, and just really reconnecting with them and checking in. And then finish with something, right, that is personal, So how have you been? How was your weekend? How are the kids doing? Maybe they're going through college. How is everything going with I know that you're working so hard, going to school and working, just really connect with them on a more personal level. So that's what this is right here. It's like just, you being more personal with them. And so that has to be customized because everybody's going to be different, right? So try to bring it back home to like something authentic about them and really make them feel like you're talking, you're trying to help them and not your agenda first with getting them to buy an ultimate lifestyle transformation. And so I think that's really helpful because sometimes it's hard to know what to say when somebody isn't responding and you're trying to help move them through the tools so that they can get started and they just aren't responding. I think it's really helpful to have a text that we know what to send, right? What should we say in that instance, right? And then follow up after watching a video. So this is great because again, you're getting them to let you know that they watched the video. So send me a thumbs up after you watched it. And so all these are just really helpful. And I invite you to go check them out. So I want to open it up. I don't want to just be talking the whole time, and just hear if this has been helpful. If you want me to click on some of the other boxes, what you've learned, or if you've been using this tool, how you've been using it, or just love to hear from all of you.
Thank you. It's my first time looking at the board's website, I suppose. I downloaded it. So like I have a little thing on the back of my, I have the little symbol on the bottom of my text messages. And so, it says to start using Board's keyboard, you first have to create a board, create board. And so I was just kind of like, what? That's as far as I got.
Okay.
So I was just like wondering what I'm looking at.
Let me
connects to-
see if did you download the
Right.
Purium official board?
That's what I thought I did. Let me check.
Well, because so Boards is an app, and then Purium has a board within the app. So there's like, there's probably thousands of boards. So you just have to have the link to that board, and it should have been sent to you in an email. Otherwise, I can see if I can find it. Yeah, I know where to find it. I can go look for it.
I was pretty sure when I downloaded it that I downloaded one that said Purium. You know what I mean?
Okay. So if
but
you
I'm
click,
just looking for it now. I haven't seen it yet.
do you have the Boards app on your phone?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was just looking for it. It might not be the Purium one because it says create board.
Right. So the Purium board.
Okay,
So let me go find the link.
I can search for it too in my email. If you said it's in email, I can.
It's
just
in
look
your
for it.
email, or the other place you can find it is in the Purium business blog. It's in the very first blog. So you can just Google like Purium business blog, and it should, and then the very first one at the top. Anyone else? Everybody else got your boards downloaded?
Yeah, I really
Yep.
like the social media stories. That's what I've been using, the 80 days of stories. I've been really finding that really, really cool because I like how it has like you can go to business or you can go to product or environmental or lifestyle. And then, by choosing it and then kind of personalizing it, I would say that's my favorite thing that I've used so far, with like the creating curiosity and attraction marketing.
Yeah.
But I had a question. How do you get it on from the phone into your you said you emailed a link to you?
Yeah, so I emailed myself a link. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can, let me see if I can.
Because I'm at the main page of Purium official board and I see like that main page, but I don't know how to get it to my computer.
Right, so I think you have to email yourself from the board. Let me go see if I can find it on my phone. So on your board where it says boards and you have all the options of the boards if you've started to create your own.
Yeah.
Right under it says general, and then it says boards desktop. It's like in the second section on the boards. Do you see that?
Mm-mm.
So will you look up to see mine for a second?
Yeah.
So this is just the boards. Like when I click on the app, this is the home page. I'm on the boards homepage on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So open the board. Oh, open the board's homepage, and then the second little section.
Oh, gotcha. On that one. Okay.
Yeah.
It says how to use, send feedback, boards for teams, share app, or log out.
Does it
There's
say?
no,
Does it say boards desktop before it says how to
Mm-mm.
use?
no.
Oh,
No
that's
board.
so strange. On mine, it says boards desktop right above how to use. And then it tells me to share the link with my computer.
Maybe boards for teams. I can click on that. I don't know. But
That's the option.
oh, there it is. Yeah, on mine I had to click on boards for teams and
Oh,
then it
that
comes
says
up with boards web editor for desktop. Now I see.
Okay, yeah, so then you just send that, like email it to yourself or something. I didn't even email it. I just like put it as an email and then saved it as a
Oh,
journal.
you have to get Boards Pro, which
Oh,
if your team is larger than 100 people, you can
then
apply
you can get it
for
on
Boards
there.
Pro.
Oh, I see.
But anyways, I think it's very useful. I use my phone anyway, more anyways, so.
Yeah, I think it's more for phone than computer. I think I did fill that out and I put that I have a team that has more than 100. Because I'm going to be using this for the scholarship program as well. So,
I haven't found it.
so the other one I
still-
wanted to go, does anybody else have any
I
other
still haven't
shares?
found it.
Oh, you haven't found it. Okay.
Yeah. I clicked on it from the blog and it took me to the regular boards that I already have downloaded. It's not a Purium board or anything.
Okay, let me go find it real quick here.
It says Purium official board. And I clicked on it, but oh, here's another one. Okay, let me click on this one.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
Sometimes it just takes time.
Yeah.
So, all right. Any
Okay,
other
there
takeaways or shares around boards?
Well, once you have it, like when I'm like I'm sending, like if I send you a text message, oh, okay, now I see.
Yeah,
now
so
it's
I can
there.
show you. I'll log in
It just
from my
comes right
phone.
up. It just comes right up now that I downloaded the right one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if you make your own, then you'll have choices. Like you'll be able to go into the Purium one or into your own board if you create your own board. I think Cami said maybe you have other ones that you use for your business. Is that right?
Yeah, so actually I was gonna say that. Yeah, what I've been finding is that when I have with people with specific concerns, like let's say menopause or they're trying to get ready for pregnancy or whatever the specific request is for what they're trying to support with their health needs. Once I've compiled all the information for those individuals, I immediately create a board for those specific needs so that anytime I come up with this question again, like let's say menopause with like a specific concern, then I've got all the information kind of compiled to offer to the next person to say like these were the recommendation Dave has for this or this, and like I put links to videos that I really like that are associated with those specific issues. And then that way I've got that board for the next time I come into the same person that has similar issues type of thing. So that I think has been really useful.
That's great.
I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I logged in on my phone so that I can share my screen here. Oh, share screen. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my boards app. And you can see here I have several boards. So then I click on Purium board. And I have all the different options here, right? So actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you if I send you a text message. So Summer, I'll send it to you since I was just texting you earlier. So I click on my text message little box. And then down here, oh shoot, you can't see it. Down here at the very bottom left, there's a little world symbol below the numbers and the emoji symbol. Right below that, there's a little like globe. And when I click on that, look, it opens up my board. So I've opened up my Team Essential Wellness board, but I also have the Purium board here. So these little icons on the side are different boards. So those are the Team Essential Wellness ones. And then I have my text message right here. So like I can invite you like with the, the Thursday team call. Hi, I wanted to see if you'll be joining us for the team this week, Thursday, right? And then I can just change the time because I know you're in a different time zone. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So then right here, I can just put oh, I don't know how to do this. 2 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
That too. And then I can send that and I didn't have to text all that. It was already pre-done. So that's how easy it can be. Let me see, trying to come back to Zoom. But I just wanted to show how simple it can be to just go on there, pull up the information that you need, and then be able to share that text really easily. Did that make sense?
Mhm.
For only Apple users though. We
Is
can't,
it,
I
it
don't
not-
have that for Android. There's no little world box on my messenger thing.
oh no, yours is a little bit different, but I think it says what it is in the app. It says for Apple and then for Android. So I think there is some direction about that in the app.
Okay. I'll take a look at it.
Okay, well now I'm a host on my phone, so now I'm on both lines. Um, let's see, now it won't let me share my screen on here anymore. So I guess I will go back into there because I wanted to show some of the information about like when people have like all the questions or like aren't quite ready yet. And it's hard sometimes, like they're just, have all the different things that are making it hard for them to make the decision, right? They're just like trying to overcome and then trying to help you overcome all those objections from them, right? They have all the different objections that are coming up. So I'm gonna share my screen again. I'll just come back on here and share my screen. So this time I'm gonna go into the app. So this time I'm gonna click on the boards app that's in my phone. And I'm gonna go to the Purium official board again. I'm gonna go to scripts again. And then there's this one with the question mark that says overcoming objections. So I think this one is another really great one to go over because there's always objections, right? So there's the objections to the price, how much is it, right? And this is a really great way to just have it all laid out for you. And this is helpful too when we're on the phone having a call with somebody and maybe we're not sure, and we're having objections. You can pull this up on your phone while you're on a phone call. You can put them on speakerphone and you can pull this up so that you can know exactly what to say or how to respond, right? So if they're having all these objections coming up, then go over to this section and look at the different options and find one that kind of answers that person's question or really like speaks to that person as far as like what their objection is, right? So how much money can I make? It's possible to earn career income with Purium. We have hundreds of examples. The reality is many don't earn at this level because they don't have the work ethic, long-term vision, patience, grit, or determination. The potential is there if you want it, right? So it's like there's always going to be objections, and knowing what to say in that moment is crucial. And this is so helpful. So, how much time does it take? How much time do you have? That one's really great because it really is true. The more time you can put into this business, the more successful you can be. So time objections, I'm too busy. What I've found, the busiest people often have the most success, right? That's a great comeback for that because then you're really just sharing that it's still possible for them, even if they're super busy. And then objection to network marketing, right? Well, network marketing is a $178 billion industry. And if you didn't know this, I think it's 85% of female self-made millionaires have done it through network marketing. So if you didn't know that, then that is another thing to take note of, that most women that are self-made millionaires have done it through network marketing. And you can look into that statistic to make sure that that's accurate. Objection to I'm not a salesperson, right? I know how you feel. I felt the same way. Here's what I found. I'm not looking for salespeople. I'm looking for passionate people. We share from our authentic passions. For example, we never hesitate to share the book, the movie, or the restaurant, or the shoes that we love, right? So it's just showing them what's possible and really just, meeting them where they're at. A lot of these are really great ways to just help that person feel heard and then also share something with them, right? So anybody have any shares or questions about anything so far?
Yeah, I was just looking because I thought I liked that environmental story, and I was just looking at, I went to Instagram and I was like, oh, maybe I can just pop that in there, but I didn't see how to pop it in. like the little globe image didn't come up like
Right.
it does on my text messages.
Okay. Has anybody else, Shawnee, do you know how to do the social media? Do you have to copy it to your phone? You may have to download it and copy paste it, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
For me, for what I've been doing with the scripts is I just like I hold down the text, like I open it up all the way and I just hold down the text and then I push select all and do copy. I'm on Android. So
So you're still copying and pasting.
so I'm just copying and pasting it. Yeah.
What about with the posts? Have you done any of the posts or just the stories?
Oh, well, shoot, let me look at that really quick. Oh, no, with these, what I'll do is I open it up and I can do the share, that little share button
Oh.
at the top. Or if I can't do the share, then I'll do a screenshot and I'll edit the screenshot. So I'll crop out like all those things and, because sometimes it's because sometimes I want to add my own writing on there and stuff. And so just to screenshot it is easier for me to get to my little editing app than doing the share button.
Okay.
It actually gives you step-by-step instructions. I just saw it. It says
Oh, perfect.
it says stories, it says how to create a story, and then it just tells you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
it says, create story and then choose camera roll to select image. So I'm guessing when you open up a board you want to share on your story, you save it to your camera roll and then you share it from there.
Oh, I see it now.
So, let's see. So back into, so then we have the stories, 80 days of stories. So yeah, you can get more into that. They also have training for reels. And I know Shawnee is great at doing reels. Has everybody else here attempted reels yet?
Attempted.
Not
You've done
yet.
it. Summer, you've been doing some.
I did one reel where I like went upside down and the dog ran across the page. That was interesting. But it was just kind of like, wow, it records me for like a split second, and then you can like add some music to it, make some cool filters, and then
So you can upload reel. You can upload any videos that you've already taken in your phone as well as pictures.
Oh,
So-
see, I didn't know you could. I thought you had to record it live. I thought you had to open Reels and like record it live. I didn't think you could actually use video you
Yeah.
already had.
Yeah, so you can pull up videos that you've done from in the past, and you can do, you can do some fun reels, or you can do it live. There's a lot of fun ones where it's like lip syncing and stuff like that, where it's more live because you're trying to lip sync with the song or whatever. But there's also ones where, you can take different little clips of like all the things that you love to do, for example, and do like little clips of all of them. There's different ones that people have done, so you can find inspiration out there in Reels land. When you're scrolling on and through the Reels, there's such great inspiration and ideas out there, but you can use, like for example, you could use one of like Ezra when he was 6 drinking a chocolate shake, and then now drinking a chocolate shake in the same spot, and make it look like he like grew really fast, right? Or like fun things where you can like, and then you can say like, oh, I love that this chocolate shake has chlorella in it, which helps my kids grow, and whatever. Just say something about it, and just create curiosity around what it is, like why he grew so fast because of the chocolate shake, right? But like just making it interesting and fun, and then you're speaking to other moms that are like maybe wanting to get more vegetables into their kids, or detox other things out of their kids, or whatever the things are. And so you're really just sharing that message with them of like, oh my gosh, like my kid is growing so fast, and this is why, not that that's why, but these are some of the reasons why, because he's getting all his servings of fruits and vegetables every day and the detox and, you know, just like sharing what it means to you that he gets that every day.
Mhm.
So anyways, there's fun ideas. And anyway, in here, there's some trainings around reels, why reels are important. It is a really great way to grow your following, and then just be authentic and find ones that are pertinent to you and who you are and what the message that you're sharing, and have fun with it. Honestly, it's a great way to have fun. And I can share from experience that when making reels, some of the ones that took me like 5 seconds, like the one of you doing, you know, what you're doing, the you know, the yoga chair and then the dog running by, that might be your most viewed one. You know, like you could have like 10,000 views on that one, and then have one that you work really hard at, like lip sync it perfectly and dance super awesome, and like nobody will see it. So it's so crazy how reels work. Like I've had ones that took me, you know, like I literally spent 5 to 10 minutes and they had like 5,000 views right away. And then I've had ones that I've worked on for like an hour and they had like 5 views. And I'm like, that's so weird. Or like 100. Okay, maybe not 5, but you know, they've been like super low in the numbers. So it's really interesting. But some of the things that help is finding some of the songs that are trending or the music that's currently trending, which I'm not always good at. Because I always save the sounds to I like save the sounds. Then when I'm ready, I go and I make reels. But sometimes it's like we've moved on already, right? I'm behind on the times. So I have to get better at that. But if you scroll through reels, you can often find whatever the ones that are trending. And it's pretty obvious because it's the ones that everybody's using. And then you can get great ideas. When I click on the music from that reel, it shows me everybody that used that music and what they did. So you can actually click on some different reels with that music sound, and it can give you some different ideas. Cami,
I
did you want?
Yeah, so I had a question specifically about that actually, because I put up I guess I don't know the difference between reels and just like a TikTok video with all like and I put
You're cutting out quite a bit, Cami.
in
Sure what you're saying. You're super computerized, but try again.
Let me get some more movement. Can you hear me now?
It's still kind of computerized, but keep trying. You're gonna come in soon. Oh, we lost her. I think she fell off. She'll come back. Did anybody make out what she was saying?
I didn't get any of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
it
coming
was all
on.
computerized.
You're still computerized. Just let us know if you're in better service. Maybe you can try again.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, I think I
There's
can
that.
try now.
Can you hear me okay now?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, now it'll be better. What were you saying?
Okay. So I was just saying that I don't really know the difference between like a reel and like a video that you just like put up on TikTok, but I did a TikTok video with some music attached to it, some trendy music attached to it, promoting the product, and ended up posting that as well to YouTube, and got a copyright, like a mark, like it wasn't a copyright mark, but it was like a warning that the music was, since I was promoting a product, that essentially the music was copyrighted and I couldn't use it for that purpose. And then when I was looking into TikTok specifically, I actually saw on there that they recommended, if ever promoting a product, that you are never using, that you have to have like a specific account to be like authorized to use certain music. So what's your experience with that?
I think it's just YouTube that has, so I think when you're in Reels or on TikTok and you use the sound, then you have like permission in that platform. But I think maybe when you take it to a different platform, then they might have different rules around it. So when you upload it into, like, if you have a TikTok and you want to upload it as a reel on Instagram, then you just, when you go to make the post, you just go down to the one that says create a reel, and then you upload that video as a reel. So a reel and a TikTok is essentially the same thing. The difference I think between TikTok and Reels is TikTok has a little bit different features, and I think you can make longer TikToks than you can Reels. Is that correct? Shawnee, do you know? I think.
I'm not really sure with TikTok because I don't really use TikTok,
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't use TikTok either.
but yeah, I do know that I have gotten warned about the she dropped off, but I have had that experience within YouTube, copyright and like transferring over and like, you know, keeping it in the platforms and stuff. But something that I recently discovered with Instagram is my account was on the verge of being disabled because I was promoting Purium, and I wasn't a brand, I wasn't didn't get Purium's brand ambassador, like, I don't know. It literally said that I was promoting something and not getting their approval to promote it. And so then I requested through Purium, like, you know, to do it, and I'm still pending. And so now that's why I've kind of personally have backed off with even showing anything with Purium labels or anything like that, because I've been targeted and like my account's being risked to lose its monetization, whatever, which I have never gotten paid from Instagram, but they said that, you know, it's under risk because I'm not partnered up with Purium to like legally sell for them. I don't know. Have you ever heard anything or had anything like that?
I've never had that experience, but I'll have to bring it up with Purium Corporate and let them know that we need to figure out why that's happening. Because if it's happening for you, I imagine it's happening for other people. And there's so many people sharing.
Yeah, I just was
But at
wondering,
the
well,
same
how
time-
does that work if you're a network marketing, you know, company? But I can pull it up and give you their exact verbiage in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. So Cami, I know it looks like you're going in and out. So as far as I know with YouTube, I have noticed that sometimes I'll upload something that has music on it and they'll block out the music, or sometimes they'll delete my video completely. And so that has been an issue with YouTube. So I would just, and I don't really know how to get through, like, I don't know how to overcome that as far as like how to find music that you can play on YouTube. I don't know how to do that. Um, so yeah, but I know that I think it's specific to TikTok and Instagram and Facebook on Reels. If you're using the music that they provide for you, in the music section, then I believe you can use it on those platforms. And I don't know about YouTube.
I don't know about YouTube, but I've noticed with Facebook, like if I was doing a video with some music and, you know, they would tell me I couldn't share it because I didn't have rights to the music or whatever. And then I saw some other people who would post like a video with some music, and they would say in their post, I do not have rights to this music. And you could hear the music. So I don't know if you have to like say, like when you post, like, I don't have the rights to this music. If that, I'm just talking about with Facebook because I haven't tried anything on YouTube. But anyway, that was something I noticed that I was curious about, as I was like, well, maybe if you say I don't have the rights to this music, then maybe they won't mute you or something.
Right.
And then I just posted the eco-friendly boards onto my Instagram story just now. And I've never actually clicked on anyone's, when people ask questions and surveys, I've never actually tried to click on it. But I just tried because the story that the boards gave us had like yes, no, like every day, whatever. And I just tried to click on it on my own story and I couldn't, but I don't know, maybe if you go to my Instagram story at some point and try to click on my thing, I don't know if it's a fake button all the
Yeah,
time or if
I think
people
it,
actually click on those or what.
yeah, so I think the one on the image that you shared is a sample button of where you can put that toggle. So then,
Okay.
under, I think it's under GIFs, like when you're in Instagram stories, there's like the little GIF
Mhm.
logo. And if you click on that, it brings up options to add a poll. And the poll is what gives you a yes or no option, or a yes, please, maybe, or I want more information. And then you write in what you want it to say.
Okay, so I'd have to
So you might want
delete.
to delete those and then repost it with that little poll on there. So that
Yeah.
way. Does that sound
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm glad we caught that right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I see that we're at the top of the hour, so I don't want to hold you ladies up unless you have any other questions or comments.
Well, I did just pull up really quick. It said, the branded, you can use, it says account eligibility at risk for branded content. And it says, paid partnership label, you must request approval from brand partners. And so then I search for Purium Business or Purium HB and it says pending still.
Right.
And so I don't know, like, I just don't know what that even means, honestly, if it's even that big of a deal or not, because it's, it is what it is. I'm still gonna post and talk about the products, but I'm just gonna be careful with showing labels.
Yeah.
Green drinks and pills and stuff like that and talking, then that creates curiosity anyways, so.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well, thank you all for joining.
Thank you.
Anything else, Cami? Did you get your answer? I know you were in and out. Were you able to hear us?
Yeah, I don't know why. I have full bars of service, but it keeps kicking me off.
So weird.
I was trying to drive to a different spot to get better service, but yeah, I guess I had the similar questions of what she was just going over about the social media, because like I've only been on TikTok for a short time, like when I started Purium, and I actually found that it's like they had one video where they actually said I was violating the TikTok rights or something, and all I was doing was showing like the power shake and like the powder in my hand and then putting music up, and I refuted it and they took it off. But it was like right after that, it was like they started to like hold off on allowing my videos to be officially posted, like they were like basically like targeting me. And so I looked it up, and essentially it said that if your videos have like no views for like 24 plus hours at a time, it's usually because they are scanning to make sure that your video can be posted and that it's not like violating their something. And that's when I looked up the video, the music being attached to videos that are supporting certain products. And I found out that they said you have to, I don't know if they mentioned you have to have like some kind of business profile or like some kind of permissions. It's kind of similar to what she's discussing about Facebook and Instagram, permissions about the music being played with the products or something. I'm just so new to all of this. I don't really know anything about it, but yeah, I ran into those issues too.
Well, thanks for coming on and sharing your experiences and asking questions. That's how we all learn together, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Naiva. You have a
Well,
good
you'll have
day.
a wonderful rest of your day. And I don't know if you all know, I've been working with the Chasing Horse family since like October last year. And so today they're doing an Earth Day presentation. If you want to hop on, it's their version of like a healthy happy hour online. But if you want to come and just see what they've created and watch it and participate and be a guest, then I'd be happy to share the link. It's at 6:30 Pacific time. So that's 9:30 Eastern. And let's see, 8:30 for you, Summer. So anyways, if you want to hop on there, I can send you all the link later. And then tomorrow is actually Earth Day, and Dave is doing Fierce Friday Takeover, and he's going to be talking about our plastic free initiative and all about Earth Day and, you know, what Purium's doing to make the earth a better place for the future generations with all of those initiatives that we've put into place. And so I would want to invite all of you there, but I also want to invite you to invite others, right? Because it's a great opportunity to have other people meet Dave in a like non-sales presentation. Like he's just gonna be talking about Earth Day and what Purium's doing for the planet. And so it's a great introduction to our friends that maybe, you know, are really passionate about climate change and Earth Day and being more earth friendly. And maybe it's a great introduction to them just to meet Dave first. And then, you know, you can always follow up and offer them products or more lean into Purium afterwards. But anyways, it's going to be a great presentation. So just wanted to let you all know.
And that's is there going to be a link to that like in our chat or something?
Yeah, so I'll send a link out. I'm not going to send the link out for tonight's meeting in the chat because that one I'll send it out private if you want to attend. But for tomorrow is Fierce Friday. So it will be the Fierce Friday link. Yep.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the meeting tonight is with Dave
No, tomorrow.
tomorrow. He's
Yeah.
going on Fierce Friday to
He's
talk
coming
about
on Fierce
Earth Day
Friday.
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
tonight is with the Chasing Horse family. So Chief
Okay.
Joseph Chasing Horse and then his son Nathan Chasing Horse are both going to share about Earth Day and, you know,
Cool.
what it means to them to be partnered with Purium. So they are bringing Purium into their presentation,
That's cool.
but they're just trying to also tie in some Earth Day celebration too. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, I'll
Okay,
see
thank
you all
you. I'm
later.
gonna run. Thank you.
Bye.
Uh,
Aloha.